So today is a very exciting day. I am going to be picking up my very own McLaren 765 LT that I've been customizing and waiting for the last 18 months. And today is the day that I finally get to see it in the flesh. So not only that, but I want to invite you to come and see it with me for that very first time. So let's go have a look. So, somewhere amongst all of these cars is my one. All the cool stuff that young guy would go for. I'm just excited. It's the first car. Obviously, I've been able to drive a lot of different McLarens, but just to see my first car that I've designed, you know, customized, me. Like this is me in a car. I don't like big crowds. So, I've now got my beautiful car and my key, so I'm going to show you some of the details and why I got them. Come with me. So, first things first, the blue. Carbon blue, whole thing in carbon. Like I said, I'm a carbon lover, so the more carbon I can have, the better. Yellow calipers, and not just any yellow caliper. It's the fluorescent yellow, goes with my helmet, nice and bright. Something where it's a bit more me, something that I've kept with me for the last however many, 10, 15 years. Now if we go inside quick, first thing we see, I don't know what to call this, the entry to the door. British flag, obviously. 4 stripes, because I'm number 4. I didn't want to have my logo everywhere. I think that's a bit too like, yeah, look at me. So want something a bit more subtle. Again in the yellow, but 4 stripes, number 4. Blue interior, a mix of blue and black interior. Something to tie the outside to the inside with more yellow piping. And more importantly, we go to the other side and I'll show you some of the cooler bits. So, first things first, steering wheel. The little things that you might not notice on all cars, but I love a center stripe. Again, 4 stripes, something small. And it's a bit harder to see, but I got a dark blue carbon to a more black carbon on the steering wheel. It kind of fades from a blue to a black. And while I'm sitting here, the seat, the only place in my car where I've actually got my own logo is the place I'm going to be sitting. So I slightly kind of engraved, embossed LN logo on my seat. Very subtle, just an imprint of the blue. With a bit of a white mesh on the inside, something to lighten up just a little bit. Probably one of the coolest things on my car. Exclusively commissioned for Lando Norris by MSO. It doesn't say what number it is, that's private, only I know, and certain other people. But MSO, exclusive, one of one, nothing like this elsewhere. So go to the front and we'll go to the back. So a mixture of the black, blue carbon, looks like a little eyelid. The 4 stripes, once again, it ties into the rest of the car, and that goes all the way around to the back, where you've got the MSO on the front, and underneath here, which you won't see all the time, only when the rear wing comes up. Once again, I've got the 4 stripes. 4 exhausts, why not? Nice chrome McLaren logo, of course, where my number plate will go at the same time. And now, for the final touch, I think just one of the last things done on the car is under the bonnet. So under the bonnet, I've got some of the key guys who are part of McLaren or have helped design, produce and bring this car together. The bottom right, you probably know, Mr. Zak Brown. So this car has now gone massively down in price because Zak signed it. I'm kidding, but these are some of the guys who have been part of the building process, part of McLaren in getting this done. I think it's just a bit more of a personal touch, something which means more to me. And hopefully this will stay on the car forever. It's been lacquered over the top of these names, so it shall be staying in the car forever. So that's pretty much it. My first custom car, designed by McLaren, designed by MSO, and even more perfect than I can imagine. So cheers everyone. So one last thing to do when receiving a new car is to take it for a spin. So see you later.